Hi, my name is Steve, and I'm here to discuss with you Qwilr's new beta feature, which is the automations for syncing between Qwilr and HubSpot integrations. So, for all of our HubSpot users, this is an exciting new feature that I'm going to walk you through. It is in beta, so there may be updates and changes, and you'll want to keep your eyes out for this. But I'm going to show you where we're started and new features that you can use to utilize the things that happen in Qwilr to update aspects of your HubSpot details. So let's get started here. We're going to go up on this landing page here on Qwilr and we're going to click on library and then we're going to see that automations beta option right there. Now, when you land on this page the first time, if you've already been integrated with HubSpot, it's going to have a little pop-up prompt to take you over there and disable and re-enable that integration. Don't worry, all of your templates will remain the same. The pages will be still attached to the HubSpot records. It just needs that additional permission to sync things from Qwilr back up to HubSpot. You're going to land on here and you're going to see that we have some links straight to the help docs for this, as well as this video that you're probably listening to now. But you're also going to see that you have your library, which we don't have anything in here yet, and recommended automations. These will help get you started. But let's just start from blank here. We're going to click on create automation up at the top and we can see two main lists here and some information off to the left hand side. What we're going to focus on is when, and this is mostly focused on when a Qwilr page's state changes, right? So when it's accepted, when it's declined, if it's archived, if it's moved from draft to live or live to draft, and so on. So we're going to see all the different Qwilr page states, and we're going to go straight forward and say when a page is accepted by a client. And then this drop down in HubSpot is going to give us a few actions. So we can update the deal close date, we can update the deal amount, and we can update the deal pipeline stage. Let's start with that pipeline stage because that's the thing I'm most excited about here. So in the deal pipeline, we can be like sales pipeline, great, and the deal stage, and we have these options. So let's just go as simple as possible. I'm not a sales expert, I'm on the support team, but we'll go as simple as possible and we'll say closed one. Great. They accepted it, they accepted the terms of the proposal, it's closed one. But fortunately, an automation can do more than one thing. You can see this little plus symbol here to add an action. And so I'd love to update the deal close date. Now we don't have the back and forth because we know that it's closing. We're just updating the close date. And it only can update to the close date field in the HubSpot deal record. But that's perfectly fine. We can add that third action here and update the deal amount. Now this is pretty powerful. This updates the total amount of value that the deal was closed for. So if you have things in your proposals that are optional field items or might have different packages for different people, this will automatically go back to the amount field in the HubSpot deal record and update it with the total amount that was accepted at time of acceptance on the Qwilr page. So we're going to click on that and we can see we can't immediately create it because we've got to name it, right? So we're going to name this closed one automation and we're going to describe what it does here. So it's updates deal on accepted proposals, and I'm going to just put a little bracket here and be like date, stage, and amount, and that gives me a good idea of what this does. Just click create right here and it shows that it was created successfully and we can see it right there, but we see that it's currently off, so we want to turn that on. Now, your automation is ready to be assigned to templates at that point. So just turning it on doesn't turn it on for everything. We got to go to our templates. But fortunately, we have this little initial pop-up that guides us there. You can always check this box if you don't want this to show up every time you create a new automation. But for now, I'm going to go to templates. And I'm going to see right here at the top, I see that automations have been enabled. And I see these two deal templates I have. You can see that they've got these little arrows here for assigning automations. You'll notice that on the company and contact HubSpot deals I have here, that isn't an option. Right now, these automations only work with deal records and deal templates. So I'm just going to click on this and I've only got the one. I've only got the one option. So it does let me see the little notes that I put. I kept it short and simple so I can know what it does. And then I can click confirm. And now every page created from a HubSpot deal record utilizing this Qwilr template will automatically update those fields, being the close date, moving it to closed one as a stage, and the amount whenever that page is accepted from a client. And that's really what automations get started on. Now, I do suggest that you head back to the automations and you take a look at some of the recommended automations to give yourself a few examples of what you can do. You have to click on the little plus symbol to like really get into them and see what they can do. And then you can read through them and decide to turn them on or not. But nonetheless, this has been the automations beta. This is going to be in beta for several months. So we'd appreciate your feedback on it. It only applies to our HubSpot customers, but this is the beginnings of us having more sync two-way between Qwilr and the CRMs that are so important to all of our customers. Thank you so much and have a great time with automations.